Welcome back to my channel, and today we're making stuffed baked potatoes. First thing you want to do is have like a rosette potato, Idaho rosette potato, which I have 4 here. I did wash them and then patted them dry. We're going to use our air fryer. Yeah, I know you're used to the oven and the foil. You don't have to put foil on this. So I'm putting them right here inside my air fryer. Excuse me. The other 2 here. And I'm going to set it on 400 for 40 minutes. And then we're going to get into sauteing our veggies, which is our mushrooms and our bell peppers and our spinach. And once we do that, then we will season it up, of course. And then we'll cook our ground turkey and our beef. So I have my onions and my garlic in here with my red and yellow bell peppers. I'm going to now put in my mushrooms. We're just going to saute this. We'll add the spinach last because you know it cooks really quickly and it works to practically nothing as you're used to eating and cooking spinach. I am going to add a little bit of butter in here because butter makes everything better. My opinion. Got some butter in here. I'm also going to add some garlic powder, some onion powder, and some Himalayan salt and black pepper. A little generous here. And my Himalayan salt, because our vegetables just have the natural flavor of the vegetable, but it's not like it has any seasoning taste. And then I'm going to add a little bit of green seasoning to it, my green seasoning. And this is just some herbs and spices, some thyme, some bell peppers, some parsley in here. And I'm just going to saute that up. So we're now adding our spinach because our vegetables are done, you can really say. And so the spinach wilts and cooks really quickly. So I waited till the last minute to add it. But now, we really could add the whole bag. It's going to cook down to nothing. Usually I don't like these to be this long. Try to take this out. It's a little too long. Don't worry guys, but my hands are totally clean. And aside from the fact of the heat will kill any bacteria, my hands are clean. So our veggies are all cooked up. You can see the spinach is now wilted. So I'm going to remove it from the stovetop, put it in a glass bowl, let it cool down a little bit. So we have here our ground beef and our turkey sausage. So I want to put a little bit of our beef seasoning here. Or should be mixing this. Cooking. A little bit of beef flavor in here. Okay. Then I'm also going to put our onions. Here's our onions. And our garlic. It's a little parsley I had there. And our garlic. A little bit of onion powder. Okay, and a little bit of garlic powder. Get our black pepper up in here. Our garlic powder. Black pepper. And a little dash of Himalayan salt. And my wonderful green seasoning. Just pour. And I am just going to mash these together. So all that flavor and goodness can be incorporated from the ground turkey sausage to the ground meat. Okay, so our turkey sausage as well as our ground beef is all done. So you can see here. And I'm going to put it in our bowl. So I'm cooking our shrimp in our garlic butter sauce. That's going to be topped on top of our baked potatoes. So our baked potatoes came out. They're kind of cool to touch now. So I'm just making a slit. Now almost all the way down. You don't want to totally cut it down because then you will separate your potato. You don't want to do that. And so then what I do is kind of like squish the potato so it rises up. And then I'm going to take my fork and kind of dig in here and kind of press it down so it almost looks like mash. And I'm going to add some butter to it. Everything's better with butter, honey. Always remember that. So I just want you to see how beautifully the cheese melted over our ground beef and turkey sausage. And now we're going to add our veggies here. Our vegetable. All this goodness here, this goodness. I got some green, add another green to it, some spinach. And we're now going to add our shrimp. From the shrimp that I had, that I told you I was sauteing. That's what we're going to add to here, honey. Nice shrimp. Here we go. Put that right there. One more piece. It'll be identical to the others. There we go. Flip this over, actually. So it can be in harmony. Well, it doesn't want to be in harmony. Okay, there we go. Doesn't want to behave for itself. All right, there we go. And so, look at our wonderful baked potatoes. It has our ground beef underneath here with our turkey sausage, our pepper jack cheese melted on it, and then our melody of vegetables of the red and yellow bell peppers, the mushroom and the spinach. Ooh, look at that baked potatoes. It is totally stuffed with some ground meat and ground sausage. Oh, look at that decadent shrimp and some pepper jack cheese. And a melody of vegetables all sauteed up, looking totally delicious. Divine. Yum. The vitamin content for our stuffed baked potato is potatoes, B1, B3, B6, C, folate, magnesium, and potassium, butter, A, B2, B12, D, E, and K2, bell peppers, A, B2, B6, C, folate, niacin, potassium, spinach, C, E, K, calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, mushroom, B1, B2, niacin, pepper jack, cheese, A, B12, calcium, phosphorus, selenium, and zinc, ground beef, B6, B12, iron, selenium, and zinc, shrimp, B12, D, and selenium, and Himalayan salt, calcium, iron, magnesium, and potassium, and black pepper, A, B1, B2, B5, B6, C, E, and K. Real facts: 23.8% of children live below the poverty line. You can learn more by visiting us at jdhcdc.org. Oh my gosh, like this is so good looking that I don't really want to kind of dig into it, but I guess I gotta taste it for you, right? Woo! Lord, this is good looking. It's sexy, wouldn't you say? I would say. Oh, look at that. My spinach right there. Ooh, my baked potato. I had some of the cheese. Ooh, look at that, look at that. Okay. Get a piece of my shrimp so I can get, oops, I don't want to make a mess now. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna come back from the shrimp. Okay. You know, it's my happy dance. When something tastes real good. Oh. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. Listen, you're getting all your veggies in here. You got your My Plate up in here, okay? Let's not forget that. We got our dairy, our vegetables, our meat / seafood. We got it up in here. Our butter for our oil. We got the My Plate covered up in here. Okay, let's be honest. Listen, you got to try this. When you make baked potato, think outside the box. If you don't have shrimp, it's okay. You know, I'm just kind of using more as a garnish, but it tastes good. But getting away with just doing your vegetables, the baked potato, and the meat. And again, if you don't have the ground sausage and you only have ground beef, that'll work too. You know, I just like the combination of the both, the taste of it together. But I always say this, use what you have. If you have the both of them, great. If you don't, just use what you have. Ground turkey, ground beef, whatever it is, Beyond Meat, however you eat. If you want no meat at all, I told you this works really well too with just the vegetables that was sauteed with the olive oil, all that flavoring. It just makes the baked potato totally out of this world. So, here's my call to action. If you haven't clicked the like button already, please do so. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed, and the bell notification so you know every time I upload a new video. I thank you so much for hanging out with me today, eating baked potato, stuffed baked potato. And you know this is really stuffed. You could see it's busting out the seams. Let me know if you did this, how you did it, if you did something different. So maybe I could try what you did if it's something different. Anyway, thanks again for hanging out with me. I do love you guys. And remember, be good to yourself, and health is wealth. And I'll see you in my next video.